Back again. That's too much beard. Right, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode by me, Blut084, BLUT084, Art and Games. And we're live once again, we're live here on YouTube and we're live here on TikTok. If you want to watch on TikTok, it's purely going to be for the chat. You can see a little bit, but if you want to see better, come over to here. But you'll know that if you're watching TikTok. No one's watching there at the moment, but hopefully you're watching here. If you are, you'll know what we're doing. If you don't know what we're doing, we're carrying on with this one here. We drew this one in You Vote, I Draw, and this is the third week, and because we're in the third week of February, because this was made in January. If you missed any of that, you can go and check it out, all of the live streams, and I've even made videos out of it if you don't want to watch a full, all three video live streams. So yeah, we're going to be sort of carrying on where we left off yesterday. Where we got up to was here. I'm going to take that bit off, because you don't need that, because that's what we're going to be working on today. And you just saw the picture, and this is the body of it, and this I got that far. I didn't want to do any more to the body because or do any more to it because it was kind of a bit soft and it was getting a bit squishy, so I've gone and baked it and now it's solid. I won't fiddle around with it too much, but yeah, it's nice and solid now, so we can start working on the head. And if you didn't know, it's going to be a nail varnish holder. I only have a black, but if you were to purchase these or anything like it, then you can have your own personal color in there, put in there for you. I don't mind making an extra one or any of those, because that's what I do it for, guys. I make it so you guys get something to have at home, because that's kind of what I do. I illustrate, I make, and create. If I can get myself back into VR, if the PS4 decides it's going to let me do that, we'll do that again. But for now, we're stuck with polymer clay and doing some illustrations.
I ask for Hours Dark, but I can't
Alexa,
find that name.
shut up. Thank you. If you like the music, we're listening to free used music. That's the place we're listening to. It's copyright free. Hopefully, it's all copyright free. And we'll be listening to a few different things today. But yeah, if you're watching live, you can leave some comments there-ish. And get rid of this advert a second. Make sure the music I listen to is actually copyright free. No, it's not. So let's get rid of that before I get copyright strike. Stick that back on what we listened to yesterday. But yeah, if you want to leave a comment, you can do. If you can't leave a comment here on the YouTube, for whatever reason it may be for you, you can come over to the TikTok and leave some comments over there. Be nice on the TikTok, and you will get banned, and you'll get blocked. Simple as that. Yeah, talking about the polymer clay that we're making this one. I do also make things for other kind of type of fans. I don't just make girly flirty stuff. I make all sorts of rock and metal and all sorts of other stuff. If you know what this is and you want one for yourself, let me know in the comments, or you can let me know over on Instagram or over on TikTok. Personal message me over there for information. But for now, let's turn this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Camera will stay there. Camera will stay there. No, you're gonna be a pain in my ass. Thought so. Why not? Get in there. Just try not to swear. Get in there. There we go. Alright, let's bring this camera a bit forward so you can actually see it. Hello there on TikTok. But yeah, what we got to was this, and what we're trying to make, or what we're making is this here. That's as far as we got to yesterday. You can see a lot better if you come over to the YouTube channel, guys. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications, and leave a like if you do. Right, yeah, so we got to here. We need to make the head. You can't see the picture. We need to make the head, and we need to make the wings. So we did the body. I'm not going to put any of this crap in. This is just flirting out the picture a little bit. But we're going to be carrying on today, making the head, and making the wings. And then we're pretty much going to be finished. But depending on how much I can actually get done today, because we're going to be about an hour and a half to making stuff today. So don't forget, if you do get to the point where you think I don't want to watch anymore, please come back and watch the rest of it, because it does mean a lot that you guys do actually watch this stuff, because, you know, that's why I do it. If you are learning, you can ask some questions. Guys, I do not mind a few questions if you have any. Alright, yeah, we're going to make the head. We're going to make the head so the head actually turns, but I think because I'm going to be using tin foil, because I did this yesterday. I made that little bubble there yesterday with tin foil, just so I can get the shape to the head. I'm trying to make it into an ovalish type shape, so that's going to be interesting how I'm going to actually get that. Then we're making the face, and I'll show you how to texturize it the same way we textured all of this. And yeah, so let's take my rings off because I can't work with polymer clay. With my rings on. That's even made out of polymer clay. That's something I've worn, well, for a while now, and it hasn't. The only piece that's broken is there, and that was because it was meant to. So if you were to wear it, it's kind of, I wear it as a brace for when I'm illustrating. So when I'm pressing my hand down, it doesn't hurt so much. But yeah, it's adjustable if you've got a bit thicker fingers than I. But you won't be getting that one, you'll be getting something else if you ask. Where's my knife? How much clay am I going to need? I would say, because I've got to leave enough, because this is all the clay I've got until Thursday this week. That's Alexa, when's my delivery turning up?
A package for Oliver's order, placed on the 11th of February, should arrive Thursday,
yeah,
the 18th of February.
So, if I don't...
polymer clay.
There we go. If I don't get... I wasn't able to get the bigger pack that I normally get. I was only able to get the little cubes. So that's about as much as you get in a... well, not a cube, sorry. I used to forget that this is about as much as you get in one of the things, but it's a bit more flatter. But it's basically how much you would get in one of those smaller ones. I'll show you that one in next week, because we're going to be making one more polymer clay before the month is out, and then I'm going to be taking a break from TikTok. I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube. Not completely taking a break, but taking a break from making artworks, and just sort of making the videos for you guys to actually watch this instead of watching the streams. But I'll be showing you how to paint these. I'll be showing you how to well, actually make them quicker, because you know YouTube, everybody seems to... I got a feeling that there's too many YouTube videos out there that show you everything how to do it, but they're like 30 minutes, and just by watching one of these streams you'll know exactly how long that one of these take, and it's not 20 minutes, it's not 30 minutes, it's an hour to 2 hours just to make that. So yeah, be prepared that if you do like to watch the streams are in sections. You'll go from the basics from the core to the details, and then we'll work on more details. Like today, we're going to be working on the head and the wings, but yesterday we did the core and the body. Don't worry if you glitch out, spaghetti. Let's flatten this out. That's all the clay. Well, I got this a little bit, but I turned them into horns. I haven't baked them, which I'm glad I didn't actually. I was going to do them for TikToks, but like I said, guys, I am getting a little tired of doing TikTok, so I am kind of going to take a break from making live content for a while, just for a month, and but I'll be making other stuff, like I said a minute ago. Right, let's roll this out. Oh, before I start again, knives. If you're gonna use them, make sure you get the person's permission. If you are a younger viewer, if you're competent with a knife, then you'll know that you will get yourself cut with a knife. It can stab you, it can cut you, it will cut you. So be prepared. You're gonna get cut. Let's roll this out. This is a toy from a child's play roller. You do need to use something plastic to lay your clay on. You will need this to be plastic as well. You do not use wooden ones, because I know there's a few wooden rolling pins out there which you can also use. a rolling pin, but not a wooden one. Has to be plastic, has to be glass, has to be metal, because it will fuse itself to the thing you're trying to make. Like that. Don't need that anyway. As it's Throves Tuesday, or more commonly known as Pancake Day, that's what we'll be making. I'm making a little pancake, making it as thin as a English pancake or a crepe, which is French for pancake. The crepes are a lot thinner, but you don't want loads because we've already got a core made out of tin foil there. About that thickness, I would say. Again, as thin as a pancake. We probably won't use all of that, not to begin with anyway. Now I'm going to put a little ribbon around its neck when I get around to painting it, just so I can cover that piece up, because I don't know what to do with that piece with the neck. So I was thinking that head, maybe I could squish that down a little. That goes a bit further down. Oh, I could actually, but I want to mould this tin foil a little bit, because I'm going to be going straight over the tin foil. The head's going to be, I think the head's going to have to be removable on this one, because the tin foil's not going to stay there, I don't think. Let's get it more of the oval shape that we want, and we'll work from there. That'll do. Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I haven't done anything like this with a head, so I think I'm going to need about that much. Well, the reason I use tin foil is to bulk out the usage of clay, so you don't use too much, so you can make other things. And I'm forever making other things. And any excess that I make, like I showed you a minute ago, any excess, I always make something with it. As the pick you could see. Pick of destiny. Or make a little ring with it. All sorts of different things. There's a couple of horns, but again, they ain't been baked. Now, this head's going to really annoy me until I get it right, so bear with me. Because I've got to mould and play with it and get it into the right shape, make sure there's no areas, no gaps, nothing missing, everything covered. And I'm glad I did that body. Now you can see why I baked the body first, because if that wasn't baked and I was making the head, I would have already squished it 4 times. I would have ruined the base, I would have ruined the legs, and I would have ruined the arms, because I'm already holding it. So holding it like that, I would have squished all of that. So always do it in parts. You want to do the your polymer clay in parts. You don't want to do it all in one go, unless you feel confident to do it all in one go and you've got very, very light fingers. I do not, so I do it all in sections. Everything I do gets done in sections. I think this panda's not going to have an oval head, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Oh well, I say that quite often, and they end up doing it, so. As I play with it, mould it, shape it, until I'm happy with it. I've already got the hole there, so I'm going to just go around that base part. I'm just going to put a little extra there a minute. I want to make sure all that tin foil's covered up, but not completely covered up from the inside, because I don't want it to jam up. The head's going to be removable. I think the only way I'm going to be actually get it done is have the head removable. Let's try and get that the right shape now. Get quiet for a minute or two, so bear with me while I work this into a shape. Enjoy the sultral sounds of the Japanese music, even though it's meant to be Chinese music. It's gone into another playlist. That's good enough for me though. We'll make his head, and then we'll make his nose. Or it's I don't know. It's a girl. It's pink, whatever. I see him. Him is a Cornish way of saying it. Him. It's not him. It's him. I am. E. I don't know how to spell it. Him. It's Cornish England, not Cornish Canadian. Although I wouldn't mind going to Canada. I think that's going to be the best I can do. Yeah, that's going to be definitely going to be removable. I think I should have done that with the Dogan as well, to be honest, because then you would have been able to access the nail varnish part of it. But learn and learn again. Every time you make something, you learn something different. I definitely do, and I've been doing it for quite a while now. Not so much polymer. Well, I don't know how long I've been doing polymer clay. How long have I been actually doing polymer clay? I don't know. Quite a while, I think. Because I used to do it before I used to do camera work. Oh god, I've been doing it since. I've been definitely doing it for about 3 years on the channel. Shape that a little bit. As long as we don't deform that little hole there, we're fine. Little hole there. Get in there. Right. I think that's going to do for a head. What do you reckon? Looks like nothing in a minute, but like I say, I'm going to put a little ribbon around his neck. I shouldn't need to, but I'm going to just because it's a polymer clay. It doesn't have it on the picture. I can add that onto the picture if you was going to want it to look like it, but I have to make concessions and change things where I need to change stuff. What do you reckon there? Little head. Right. I'm not going to give it in. Shall I give it indents for the eyes? Let's think what the nose is going to be first. And then we'll do the eyes, I think. Do you want me to move the camera down? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of face frontal stuff. You'll be able to see how I'm making it like this. Do you know what? Who's that? Who's that? Because it's got a pretty girl on it doesn't mean I'm going to click it. I might, didn't say your name. I thought that might have been one of the TikTokers I watch. It was not. Anyway, let's get on with this. If you're watching live on the TikTok, come over to the YouTube channel, because that's where you can see where I'm actually doing it. That's just for chat. And we'll be ending, and we'll not be doing any more live streams here on TikTok after February's over when we finish the series. Because I said I'd finish the series here, that's what I'll be doing. Alright, let's make a hair. Let's make a nose. Let's make a snose. Looking like this one here. He's got a snout. Well, she's got a snout. Just make sure he's right. Snooty, kind of. That's a bit too big. I'm not sure what to do with this camera. I could lay it down, I suppose. It ain't gonna make no difference. Right, I'm gonna make a snout for it. Squish little face. Give me tools so I can get into the right shape. Bit of a snores, isn't it? I think that'll work though. I'll make it a little smaller. I don't want it to be too far out because the panda doesn't have a big, deep, doesn't have a long face, does it? It's kind of like pretty much, well, it's like a teddy bear really. Teddy bear don't have a big nose. About that thickness, I reckon. About that. Bear in mind it's going to be merged into it, so yeah, I reckon that'll do. You can also leave comments on the YouTube there if you're just come over from TikTok. Leave a little bit of some in there. Can you hear me okay over the music? Because I don't mind turning it down. It's just something there, so I've got something else to sort of cool the mind out a bit. I cannot do anything without music. Give him a little mouthpiece underneath. Tiny little mouthpiece. Piece. Oh my god, good connection it says on TikTok. That's the first time in 2 months. I'll have to give him a little nut. That is not going to work. Let's move it in a little bit then. Be really gentle with it because that's quite soft. Make sure it looks apart. Ain't gonna work. That'll work though. Not gonna give him a tongue. Doesn't need one. Just making it sure so it's molded together. And we'll get his little nose sorted out. And we'll stick it on. You can hear good. That's good. Little nose. Can you actually see what I'm doing? Or I keep coming back here again? Let's move you forward a bit. move it to the edge of the table so you can actually see what I'm doing over here. I have noticed that I do that a lot. Just make a little diamond maybe, or is it? It's not diamond, is it? It's more of a, I don't know, mushroom maybe, something like that. Something like that. Pop his nose on. You see that there? I'll show you in a minute. Take him off. There you go. A little mouth. He's got his mouth. Got his little snout we just made. Where's that light coming from? Got his snout. Got his mouth and little nose. I've got to give him some nose holes. So use this one. That's probably do, isn't he? Being gentle like. Don't want to push too hard because I'll squish it. He says as he uses his left hand because he can't use his left hand because he broke it. Yeah, it does, it works. So give him a couple teeth. Nah, I can't be bothered with teeth. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it basic today. There you go. Put a couple nostrils in. God, light does my head in. I've got over light-headed. You can never see what I'm making. Oh yeah, that works. Let's put my head over there. Yeah, if I go closer. There you go. You can kind of see it. Can't really show you there because I have to hold it up and I have to hold it flat. I mean on TikTok there. Alright. Let's pop it on. Make sure it's in the right place. Make sure he's on there all the way. Like that. Little teddy bear. There you go. Bit more like a vole, but you know, whatever. When he's got his eyes and ears on there, I reckon he'll look alright. In fact, I can just take the head off. There you go. You can't see it because of the light. Yeah. It is very far out, dude. Maybe I should have done that nose after him. Don't know. Does that look too far out to you? Nah, it looks fine. Let's worry about that in a minute. Right, I'm going to put these eyes on. Lay them down again. Big panda eyes. Trying to make him symmetrical. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Because you won't ever put those indents for the eyes. Oh, look at that. You can see better now. The gods are... No, I haven't got a clapper. I don't know why I'm clapping at me lap. I'll shout it in a second. It'll work. Right, there you go. I can actually see it. Ish. Well, now the light's coming from over there. You can barely see it. So let's put it there. That looks like a womble. Does that look like a womble to you? That looks like a womble. Wombles and Wimbledon. Wimbledon free. Right. Get off the idea of a womble, because else I'll start making a womble. So I'm going to have a quick slurp of my tea. You guys can leave some comments while I do so. Hello. How you doing? I think it's cool, thank you. A bit more slurp, I think. Ask some questions in a second, guys, because I'm taking a little break. And in fact, while I take a little break, I'm going to tap record on the YouTube. So if you see the jumpy, happy little faces, I ain't gone nowhere. I'm just literally tapping record. So I can make videos out of it. For you guys in March. How am I? Good, I suppose. Brilliant, now you guys are joining me. Do I play PS4? Well, considering I'm live streaming on YouTube via my PS4, making artworks, yes I do. Next month, in March, I'm going to be playing a lot more PS4 games. I'm going to be playing a lot more games in general, because I said I'm taking a break from making artworks and getting back to the games, because I know there's a lot of fans that originally came to my channel because I was gamer, and because I'm an art and gaming, hence the name Art and Games, up on YouTube. I want to do a little bit of gaming. I'll have a gaming month, I think. Have a relaxing gaming month. Wimbledon or Wimbledon really looks like that. Right. I have to put his eyes in. I think I'll sculpt his eyes. I'll stab his eyes through and then I should say it's, because you'll understand that more. Its eyes. Stab. God, good night. Either be off or be on. You sack of shit. Fucking everything's got to fuck me around. Jesus Christ. There ain't no need to look for my PS4 user, bud. All you need to do is find me on YouTube. Luke084, Art and Games. I don't give out my username. How stupid do you think I am? I'm not looking to be hacked. Again. Alright, let's do these eyes. Do I want to make them smaller? I'm going to see what they look like a bit smaller, actually. I don't have any. I totally respect that you want to do that. But I don't generally play two-player games unless I'm playing them with my son, and then I would be on the Xbox if I was doing that. And now you can watch those on Twitch. Yeah, that looks better. Let's make that smaller again. I have a lot of space is taken up, and I don't like it. I was gonna play with you. Don't even know how to hack. I wouldn't. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I'm not judging you. I have been before, and it's annoying when I've done live streams and like the comments come up, and they'll mess with the settings and all sorts, and it's like, oh gee, thanks. I was only trying to play some games. So yeah, I don't give out my anything anymore. If you ever want to join me, find me in game when I'm playing something live, and I'll give you stuff from there. But generally, I play one-player games. Games are somewhere I relax, or somewhere I can hang out with my son because he doesn't live with me anymore. He lives too far away, and because of Corona, I don't get to see him. So it's the only time I really hang out with him. I mean, if you're into GTA, you can find me on Twitch and we'll play some of that. But please be over 16 and don't be a screamer. When I say 16, I really mean 18. Alright, just a second, let me concentrate on this. Okay, because I'm indents for the eyes. We'll make up some eyeballs. And then we'll form around those eyes to form eye lines. As if the same as you were drawing them. How big am I going to need these eyes? They're too big. Don't be sorry, Matt. Life is life. We always find a way. Unfortunately, sometimes it gets you into a point where you don't want to try anymore. Okay, little eyes. You see that there? There we go. We'll form around the eyes. Shall I actually go around the eyes? I don't know if I need to. Let's move that up a minute. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Might need that. Oh, give me a second. For that, do I like Minecraft? Yes, very much. I play that very occasionally, but that is also on Twitch. There's a lot of episodes if you haven't checked them out on the YouTube channel. All you need to do is look for Minecraft Mondays. Type that in with my name and you'll find quite a few. What does give? He doesn't give you his user. So that's cool. How do you do that? For Minecraft I will, because I've got an actual world. It's not a server, but it's got an actual world where I've got a because I know Minecraft is one of those games you can do a lot of in. I've got a world where I built a huge tower around my world, where the tower, you fly from the tower, and in north, south, east and west. One's already been taken, another one's already started to be taken, but that person left, so now up for grabs. We've got two more other worlds. If you use your Elytra, fly off as far as you can. They have all been marked. I've done all of that already. But make your little base. That'll be your little world, and you can come in when I'm playing. You can create in that world. I'll come over and help you out and create in that world as well. Or you could just completely go off and do your own thing, and I'll come back and do my own thing in my world, in my little area. And yeah, it's called the Tower of Flight. If you can't find it, that's what it's called. I'll explain a little bit more in that video about them. Minecraft I will let you play with me because it's on the Xbox. And I don't really care about the Xbox. How do you... Hang on, where we go? So where are we going to? User call that. So cool. Thank you for the call. How do I do that? Well, that's why I do these videos, and that's why I'm live streaming on the YouTube channel. So you get to see every step on how to do it from absolutely nothing to making the core to doing the details, and then I'll paint it. But I'm doing all of that off stream because it takes a lot longer, and I get a lot more stressed out with painting. How do I do that? But yeah, that's if you ever want to learn anything from illustrating. When I mean illustrating, I mean drawing, the pencil work, ink, colouring, any kind of artwork that you would want to do. I do live streams, and that's why I do live streams, so you can learn how to do it the same way I do, because you know, you've got share and share alike. What did you build in create? No, I didn't. I started doing it all in survival, then I got bored. Well, I finished the series and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do in creative now. So kind of bit and both. I don't really like I don't like survival, because survival to me in a game is stupid. Because you go into a game to get away from having to survive the real world. But yeah, I do a bit of both. Depending on what world and who I'm with and so on and so on. I really don't like survival mode because it takes so long to do anything. I like to build in Minecraft more than I like to try and survive in the world. I still do all the, you know, the mining and stuff if I need to. It's just I don't worry about it too much. It's too thin. I was concentrating on the chat too much. What you use it with? Use it with? What you use it with? What am I using, you mean? What is this I'm making it with? Because it's polymer clay. Fimo polymer clay. Come over and have a look. You can see exactly what I'm using. That's why I'm live streaming on YouTube. Every video I explain everything, so if you do miss anything I've said so far, all you gotta do is rewind or rewatch, because I tell everything at the very beginning. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Give me a second while I... That's more like an eyebrow. There we go. Alright. Let's get rid of some of that. Come off. Okay. You're on both? How do you mean both? My Twitch is the same name, different place. Everywhere I go, it's always the same name. Same name on Twitch, same name on YouTube, same name on Instagram, and same name here. The only difference is when you are looking for me on YouTube, take away all the full stops and put art and games. If you're looking for me on Twitch, take away all the full stops and take away the and put art games. If you're looking for me on Instagram, same name, Bloot084 art games. Got art and games over on YouTube, which is where I would like you to go and have a look right now. I do sell everything that I make, so if you are ever interested, and I have done streams for people on their personal artworks, so if you give me an idea that you want me to make, I will make that for you, but I do ask for money up front. Call it a commission if you like. I don't mind doing a commission for people here and there. And I've done in total for the channel, but not in total of my life of doing artworks, but on the channel I have done 5 different commissions. So if you're ever interested, young or old, I do not mind making something for you. Doesn't have to be one of my things. Again, it could be something that you personally have an attachment to and you've designed yourself and you just want me to make it because you find it difficult to do so. And it could be made in different styles. It could be made into something like this here is an actual nail varnish holder. If you've got a particular flavour that you like. I'm going to stand this up a minute. If you've got a particular colour that you like, let me know. And I'll put that in there if you want a nail varnish holder. If you just want something simple like this, I make, that's the Pick of Destiny. For anything from films. As long as it's not Disney, because I will get copyright and then they will hound me until they get thousands off me. Yeah, I mean, I can do the Disney stuff, but like I said, they are not very nice people, Disney. If you make it, they own it. They make alright movies. But I do stuff like superhero characters, things from Marvel, DC, personal characters that you've come up with. Everybody's got somebody. Harry Potter, I've made wands. All sorts of different things. Demons, angels. Anything. Literally anything you can think of. I'll be able to make it. Depending on what size and how much detail you want put. It will depend on the price. But other than that, yeah. Everything and anything. I do like a challenge, as you've seen on the channel. I am a bit of everything person. Looking like a wombles, looking like a womble, but I don't care. There you go. His little eyes. He's looking a bit squinty, but he's looking a bit squinty in that one too. So, it's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to texture out that nose. I'm going to texture out those eyes, because that's what it's like in the picture. You can't see the picture. Texture out the picture here. Texture out the eyes, and I'll do the ears now. Not texture them, just make them. If you're now tuning in, come over to the YouTube channel, guys. Twitch, TikTok is just for chat. Music stopped. Don't like when music stops. Right, let's make his ears. I'm going to have to stand him up to make his ears, I think. Music. Ah, Music Panda. Look at that. That's who we're listening to now. Perfect. How big do we want to make these ears? So they fit the body. It's more of a mouse, we don't want that. Still have to make his wings. It's still too big. Roll in a little bowl, squish it down. It's been more like it. That's like it. That's right, let's use that as a reference. What's that symbol? IVJ? UV. What does that mean? Oh shit! Dropped it. Please come to the YouTube channel. I'm going to press record as we're at 52 minutes, even though I've already recorded half an hour. But if you're watching, bear with me. See your happy little jumpy faces. I'm not going anywhere. Just tap and record so I can make a video out of it later for March. Again, if you want to see this painted, keep tuned, hit that subscribe, and ding the bell for notifications on when the videos will be released. That is a little bit less chunky. We've got plenty of that left, so that's good. Make a little random thing out of that clay, I think. What little random thing shall I make? Or just make a load of picks? Pick a destinies. Yeah, that looks right. They look good. Make his ears, and I'll turn him down so you can see what he looks like in a minute. I'm trying to make the inner of the part of the ear now, where I texture it, which I knew, which I will texture with the tools I have. And then we'll think about the wings, which I might make tomorrow now, because we're already at an hour, near enough. It's that shape. If you're a cosplayer, make little horns as well. Oops. I think I'm definitely gonna make them look a bit more better. More better? You know what I mean. Make them a bit more horny type looking. Then I'm gonna stick them to my head. Thinking of having implanted ones. Like those donut things. Well, no, like a piercing that you'd have in your face, but on the top of me, in me forehead, and have actual horns put in. I like piercings and I can't have tattoos, so why not modify myself in another way? Alright, ears. Stick them all. There you go. Do you look like that? Does it look good enough? Like a teddy bear, but I don't know, that looks alright to me. How does that look to you? Hello, you're passing by. I don't know if you know you've actually, if you're here or not. Still, how you doing, bud? My bearded friend. Let's make these wings right. Oh, there's that goes. Just a quick hello. I don't know if you're still here, but how you doing, bud? I like your TikToks. Thank you very much for keeping making them. You definitely keep always finding new original ways. You don't follow TikTok trends, which is good, because they are getting boring. All the people making the same thing over and over and over again. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. Actually, I'm going to put that down there because somebody's just joined. I'm not sure if you're a newbie. There you go. We've done all the body yesterday. We're now making the head, which is this. I'm going to now start making the wings. So I'm going to get some more tin foil out, but I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes while I consider how I'm going to do that. There you go, if you just joined me. All the texturing was done yesterday. That will look a lot better when it's painted. Now I've already painted 2 of them already, and I am quite happy the way they turned out. And if you saw the magnets last week, they still work and they're working perfectly. I'm really happy with the ones that I've done already. I don't like it when they're in clay form. They look a bit bold. They look a bit. Let's get that out of shot. They look a bit boring, if you like. But if you keep watching, they will definitely look a lot different. But you'll have to wait until March for that. Alright, I'm going to have to get some tin foil. Make a kind of like a wing. I'll be making that piece, and then all of this will be clay. You've seen me make wings before. I'll go and grab my profile picture on the clay. Be making the same way as we did these wings here, with all the feathers. Same way as we did that one there, all the wings and the feathers. I've made 2 of those with feathers. First one was extremely difficult, but once I figured out all how to do it, I could do another one. And now I know how to make wings and feathers, and have them in a particular way. Just to show myself that I'm recording again. That's how I used to do it. I used to give my little hand signals. You'd see something like that. You'd see something like that, and that's how you'd know that's where I'd cut it. And that's why I'm going to cut it. Right, wings. The head hasn't got dented. No, it hasn't got dented. Beautiful. Right, let's turn this around. You can see it now. Boop. I'm going to make these wings. See where I'm going to put them. Let's hide these arms a little bit because I don't like the way they've joined on. How big am I going to make these? Once I've made one, I know what size I need for the other one. They're only they're only little wings, so little flappers. I don't want them to be too big. Let me pliers a second. That's too much. I ain't gonna waste it if I don't need to. Get rid of it. Alright, pair of pliers. There you go, snap. Actually, cut it really quick then. Right, let's get this, roll this out. Or do that with it because it's not gonna roll. Gonna have to be quite strong. Where's the bend? There-ish. I reckon something like that. Little wings. No bigger than that, because that would be too big. I will need to support these, but that is completely fine because I have figured out a way of doing that already. Alright, there's one. Let's get a bit more tin foil. Straighten that out so I know how big it is. That's about the same size, perfect. Right, so let's put a little bend in it. A little bend in that one. Make sure they match. Not going to make too much difference if they don't. Too much symmetrical makes things something boring. Alright. I'm going to have to now cover that over with a thin piece, because what I'm going to do is I'll put a thin, oh crap, I might have to do the wings tomorrow, feathers tomorrow. No, I should be able to do it today. Right. Well, the idea is I'm going to put a thin piece, and then I put the feathers on top, and I put the feathers on the back. And what's going to happen if I'm not careful is I'll do one side, then flip it over, start doing the other side, because I'll do individual little feathers. And what might happen is I will squish the feathers that I've already done, because I've already done them. Let's see how this works out. Because if anything, I can just get the basic part of the wing done and then do the feathers tomorrow. Let's flatten that out a bit. Again, do some pancakes. Make a little pancake. And then we'll wrap that around and cut appropriately. Nice and thin, because we don't want too fat, don't want too thick, because it will become too heavy. About that thickness. Maybe a bit thinner actually, because it's going to they become quite heavy very quickly once you start putting feathers on. Something I've learned from making others. Might be an idea just to do the basic part of the wing today and then come back and do the feathers. The more I think about it. And then I'll sculpt up some horns as a little treat for carrying on watching. I'll put some designs on those horns as well, I think. Because that's just going to be... I don't know, actually it's going to probably take me a good hour to make the feathers. Oh, individual feathers take a while, and they're going to be small as well. How about that thickness? There you go. About crepe. Crepe or a pancake. You know my style. Okay, right, let's make that flat. Let's fold that over. Let's cut that off actually. It's nice and straight. Okay, right. Give that bend in there again, so I know where I'm cutting. Maybe I should have done that to begin with. We'll figure it out. We're only making the basic part. I'm definitely going to have to come back and do the feathers. Oh, no, I haven't got any glue, so I can't stick them on. Otherwise I would have made the feathers, bake them, and then come back and do them. Again, if you just want a feather, and a large type feather, I've made those before, and you can just have like a feather on the wall or something like that, painted in whatever colours you like. Rainbow, Rastafari, or parrot, or anything like that. Or if you want a seagull, I've done those. Literally anything you can think of, I would have done it. Right, that's... cut that down. But those were many years ago. Alright, let's get that a bit flatter. And go into a little point here. Take away that. And then we'll go... keeping what it looks like over there. That's I've already messed up. Alright, point that. So I have loads of little feathers here, and then you get longer feathers here. That's the idea. I'm going to have to bend that, give me a second. I can always flatten that down. This part doesn't make any difference. You just flatten that. I want it to be quite thick there because that's what's going to join. Whatever I mess up here, I can cover up with a wing or a feather, because the feathers will dangle a little bit more than that. Let's cut that there. And what I mean by feathers, let's make a quick one. Bit of excess, always use excess. So if I was to, say that's the stem of the feather, so we'll cut that there. Just to show you what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We scroll up the middle, and then we just ever gently cut down there. I'll do it a lot more detailed tomorrow, but that's what we do. Get a little stem, stick it on, which I can't do today because it's soft. We'll just stick it there, and then we'll do that 1,000 other times. And that's how we'll make a wing, or make feather, because we've already made a wing. We've made a base of a wing there. That's as basic, nice and easy, something to join something onto. Wing. And I'm gonna bake those as is. I'll bake those as is, same with the face. Come back tomorrow with how to make wings, how to make feathers. How's that look on there actually? Just to show you how it's going to sort of look. At the moment it looks like a bat wing, but that's how you make a bat wing. You could just put a couple extra little thin pieces there for the bones. You can do that with tin foil if you want it to stick out a little bit. And leave that bend in it this time, because I struggle to do that. Right, let's move out of the way so I don't mess it. Let's move that one there so I don't mess them up. Now I've already got one. I know what I'm doing. How many of you are still there on just spaghetti? If spaghetti's still there. I don't know. Somebody's watching YouTube, I'm assuming it's spaghetti. Spaghetti. Come on, off he comes. Stop sticking to it. Because this has been moulded on so many times, it's got so much excess clay on it, I've got no way of getting it off. That's my favourite little part. It's my mat for making polymer clay on. Why did I stick that down again? Right, there we go. Nice and thin, like I said. Nice crepe. Or pancake, as it's Throbes Tuesday. Don't need that anymore. Got that bend in there already. I'll go over the top of it. Please go over the top of it. Get that there. And fold it all over. Like you would fold over a piece of pastry. Bend it in, mold it in. Don't worry about the excess there. You want a little ridge because you want something to so your feathers will actually have something to sort of, so they don't, what's the word? Yeah, I don't know. It'd be too thick if the feathers are on there as well, and it just looked a bit weird. Because your feathers go up to the bone, they never go past the bone of a wing. So that's the kind of idea I'm going with. Let's cut that there. We don't need that. And then we'll cut it there. We'll cut this. In fact, I'm going to get that there. Cut that there-ish. Or maybe I'll go this way. I ain't too worried how it looks. As long as it isn't too much, which that is. So we'll cut that again. Sort of level with that. There we go. There you go. Two basic simple wings. Not going to stick them onto the body. A couple basic wings there. And they're going to go on the back of this. My little pounder that I made. There's a panda. And that is from this picture we drew on You Vote, I Draw. The pounder. Can't put the wings on, can't do anything else to the wings. Like I said, I'm going to come back again tomorrow to make the feathers. Very similar to the ones on my thing here and my thing here. If you're watching the YouTube, turn it around. Whoops, there's my little Dogon. It's the original idea of the Dogon, actually. There. Those are the wings. That's what they're going to look like. That's where I learned to make wings. And that's as far as we're able to get today. Join me again tomorrow for the last part of this week, of the third week of making the pounder. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. If you're watching on the TikTok, don't forget to come over to the YouTube and hit subscribe for tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I've gone live. And if you do miss it, don't worry, because it all stays up on the channel for whenever you want to watch it. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, if you're interested in buying anything that I'm making, please let me know in the comments, either here on YouTube, here on TikTok. You can come over to Instagram, or that's the only place you can talk to me. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Why is the button not working? Bye! Make sure I press save.